Previously on Historical Geocaching, I'm visiting the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan. Most recently, I visited the Dymaxium House, a truly one-of-a-kind round house.
And welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Historical Geocaching on the road with geocacher Tian Photobug from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Today I am so excited. I'm here at the Henry Ford Museum, an awesome indoor history museum here in Dearborn, Michigan. Right now I'm going to take you on a tour of the Heroes of the Sky exhibit, a tour of the history of aviation, so come along with me as I soar back in time.
This is a 1939 Douglas DC-3. Its company's founder, Donald Douglas, grew up thinking he would become a sailor, but that all changed when he saw Orville Wright fly in 1909. He quit the U.S. Naval Academy and went into aeronautical engineering, a new field at the time. The DC-3 set the standard for an industry full of mismatched airplanes. By 1939, DC-3s carried about 90% of the world's air commerce and about 80% of all passengers. One thing seemed certain: the DC-3 converted millions of ground lubbers to the acceptance of air travel as a safe and practical means of transportation. That's what Donald Douglas himself said. This particular plane flew more than 12 million miles in 83,032 hours, used 550 main gear tires and 25,000 spark plugs, wore out 136 engines, consumed almost 9 million gallons of gasoline, taxied over 100,000 miles, and flew an additional 1,843 hours after being refitted as a corporate plane. When it was donated to the Henry Ford Museum in 1975, it had spent more time aloft than any other airplane in history. That record has since been broken by another DC-3. This is the 1928 Ford 4AT-B trimotor. 199 trimotors were built for an approximate cost of $42,000 each between 1925 and 1933. It had a length of 50 feet with a wingspan of 76 feet. A trimotor could go a maximum of 114 miles per hour with 2 pilots and 8 passengers on board. In 1929, explorer and aviator Richard Byrd used this particular trimotor to make the first flight over the South Pole.
Hey everyone, Austin here. I'm thoroughly enjoying touring this Heroes of the Sky exhibit. I hope you are enjoying this video as well. I just found something really cool. Check it out. A historical marker, surprise, surprise, reads this. The Ford Trimotor, this plane right here, airplane, has been designated a National Historical Development by American Society for Metals. The first commercially successful all-metal aircraft, the Ford Trimotor opened a new era in commercial aviation in the late 1920s. Cool!
This is the very Fokker trimotor that Richard Byrd used to make the first powered flight over the North Pole in 1926. The plane was named after Edsel Ford's daughter Josephine, as he was the one who financed most of the expedition. This plane could fly at 118 miles per hour for a duration of 1,600 miles. This is a 1927 Boeing 40-B2. It has a length of just over 33 feet and a wingspan of just over 44 feet. It costs about $25,000 to build and could hold 1 pilot with 2 passengers. Maximum speed was 132 miles per hour. This particular plane, number 285, flew over 6,000 hours before being donated to Henry Ford Museum in 1938.